Yeah.
Okay.
Can. Hello guys, welcome back.
So the intro how? Or is it after?
This is the
Hello.
intro. This is the intro.
Intro.
Okay.
Hey, so this is a new episode.
Yes.
But with
Chester.
Chester.
What's that?
Yeah.
New season.
New season.
Hopefully we will be recording a bit more consistently wherever we can.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
But this will be episode 2. So now you're watching episode 2 of season 2.
Episode 1 lah. Chester 1 come out first.
Is it? Really? Yeah. We decided. Okay.
Anyway, we recorded another episode, but then this one will be the first one.
Yeah. So we won't say the guest name.
Yeah, we won't say the guest name.
Okay.
We should say later by accident.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. He screams.
He sings also actually.
He sings. Yeah. We found out that he sings.
Okay, so Chester, this is your first episode online. So how do you feel?
As usual, ready to talk.
Nice.
Because it's the only thing I do well.
Right.
Hey, the thing is, right, I have some questions I want to ask. I don't
Okay.
know about you, Azan.
I also have.
So I don't use my own question list.
You got your own question?
No, the same one.
How do you?
I just ask myself the same question.
This one we just spitball it. I think should be fine. Should be fine.
Okay, first question that I want to ask.
Okay, come.
I know like usually like podcasts we have like origin stories.
Oh, this shit smells good, sir.
Hey, makan. So this is all about you.
It's all about you.
So I bought at Aeon Mall, Trebrau. Trebrau City, Aeon Mall, Trebrau. Makan. Feel free.
That's in Malaysia.
Malaysia,
Trebrau.
JB. I went to JB last week.
Okay.
Because right now we're filming in the last week of Ramadan.
Ramadan Kareem. Selamat Raya.
Semaya.
Maaf saya batin.
We get there.
Your question, bro. Your question.
Yeah. So, basically, you talk a hint about like identity.
Yes.
Yeah. So my question hopefully will branch into more other questions. Right? Is what got you into music? That's first. Like what got you? Like really like the first element. I know some stories you mentioned about like just now we talk about photography off camera lah. But what got you into music? Because all of us kind of like know each other through music. We like not from the same, somewhat from the same school, but we never like interacted. It's kind of like through music.
Right.
So what got you into music?
I mean, like 14. When I was 14 years old, was the time, right? I mentioned I started BMX. I started music. So I mean, like all the other previous guests say, oh, you find members on Soft. So find them on Soft, and then actually meet a lot of people from Soft, which actually not a lot of them I'm friends with now, lah. But just nice, I wanted to be a vocalist for the band, and then that band didn't have a bassist, so I became the bassist, and then it all culminated here, I guess.
That's a bassist origin story.
Yeah, it's always
like nobody wants to play bass, and then
But I mean, to be fair, that band, right, was like the guitarist was damn fucking good. Like he's one of those like, I mean, obviously he don't know music theory, but he's one of those that, at an advanced level, you know what note is on the guitar, and you know what note is right, what note is wrong. So he's one of those like instant virtuoso. Like he don't need to sit down and practice different technique because he sort of know exactly. I mean, you see that a lot in like sports also. Like someone takes 3 days to learn how to ollie, and then in 10 months he can do tray flip everything already. But some people take like 4 years.
Is this the guy that you told me about in the back of the truck that time we did the backline?
Oh no! It was I was 14.
Oh, 14.
Yeah, Sec 2, literally still wear short
so
pants.
the other band members were the same age.
The guy was 12 when I was 14.
You are 12 years old.
Yeah, and the mother already let him go out with us.
Primary 6,
Yeah,
PSLE.
and he's already very good already. And he's one of those, very big size, low voice. Then he and I was very inspired by Blink-182. Even though the person that really inspired me to carry on singing and playing bass was actually, I think only Sam knows this, which is actually Tyson Ritter from the All American Rejects.
Yeah. He's one of the rare like bass vocalists.
Actually got a lot of people, like even how many, can we even list out how many bassists / vocalists there are? So many,
Sting.
Sting. Does the Eagles count because he doesn't sing every song?
Esperanza Spalding.
That one. That's a throwback. Holy shit. Double bass and shit.
Actually got a lot. I mean like true lah, got a lot. It's just that I think they don't focus too much on it. Right. But it's quite cool because it's like a vocals and like bass.
Yeah, that's why.
Follow up question, Chester. Is it harder to play guitar and sing or bass and sing?
I cannot even play guitar, sir.
Strum?
I can strum like 1 5 6 4 and sing very basic stuff. But other than that, since I mean it's kind of a mood question to ask also, because like if I've been playing bass and singing my whole life, that will be easy to me.
Right. Yeah. Because general consensus, right, people say that playing bass and singing is harder. But I do not know why. Maybe because bass you really need to be locked in or some shit.
Yeah. I sort of understand also. Because like the note that is coming out is like one low note. It's very far away, generally far away from what the fella is normally singing.
Correct.
So
But
the disconnect will still be there.
You never got like after being forced or like kind of like having to play bass, you found your bass in bass.
Yeah.
Like you never like try to like venture out to drums or like back to vocals.
I was already actually doing both until the formation of AR, which we'll talk about a bit about that later lah, right? But generally it's like, because I mean you all two know me very long already, right? It's like my personality is like, I will try to, people always say, cause I mean you all know this lah, right? When I was Sec 1, I was only 123 cm tall. I'm fucking short.
How old are you supposed to?
I don't know. Right, I literally like a bit taller than this table at Sec 1.
Sec 1.
And I'm only 159 cm tall right now.
Yeah.
I'm only 159 cm tall.
Okay.
Right, and I don't look short because I'm very proportionate. Like literally my 8 index is like 1. Right. So, and you know I'm not like fucking bony. Like I wear shorts, right, and then like no ass, that kind of really skinny people.
Yeah, I realized right, when I see you from far and you're wearing, the time you wore your work clothes, long pants, black, right, you look quite tall.
Yeah. A lot of people always say that. Like when I walk out, then like, what the fuck? It's the proportion thing.
I forgot what movie. Suddenly the shadow big, right? Then that's the.
So back to that. Like my personality is like, people will be like, oh, you know, you play bass not difficult, man. Like, is the instrument so big, it's so small? And then I will fucking show you. You know what I mean? So and then over time, it's like you learn to love it, and also because it doesn't help. I mean, it did help. Also, people, you know, the bass is the foundation of the band. So like, I want to be the foundation. It is me. I am him. Yeah. So the I am him came about, like, you know, like I like to do things like that I'm not good at, because to me, from last time until now, is like my mindset is like, you never stop learning.
Yeah.
Right. So
it's good.
I like, for example, like rock climbing, right? I did it for a while, then I realized like I am very strong proportionate to my weight, because I'm very light, and I'm like right now, right, fully hydrated, I'm only 49 kilos and 159 cm tall. So like rock walling, all these, it's very easy to me, and like that's why I don't like to do it. You know, I like to like do martial arts. You know, I get my ass kicked every fucking day, I get choked out, get knocked out and shit like that. So it's like that is something like, okay, you know, I will never be the best at it. I will never even be fucking good at it. I like to do that. BMX, you know, like there's no such thing as the best BMX rider. He can do every single trick. That's why I like to do all these kind of things. So like my journey will never end. I mean, our journey end is die lah. So
sure. I agree with that, because I joined Chester's class for boxing and Muay Thai, and basically martial arts, and I realized, right, that usually when, like last time, I don't know whether you guys know, I told you that I ran a marathon. Then I feel like, okay, that's it. Then I just like slack off. But martial arts is something that until today, right, you still like don't know 1% of it. Then you constantly learn.
More stuff.
I think it's just a switch of mindset also, which I relate to Chester a lot also lah.
Nice.
But I think I'm more into like trying to get into a comfort zone. Then Chester will be like,
It's the opposite.
lesson plan. Go back.
Like this whole Ramadan, guys, sparring all the way.
You guys usually like previous years stop sparring, or like you guys still continue during Ramadan?
Like every now and then.
Every now and then. Wait, my follow up question.
Yes.
Be, now that we know that you play bass, we can dive into it further. Do you identify as you are a bassist? I think that's the question, because like right now we do know that you're part of Hot Sauce, you do help out with organising and stuff. But is that something that's like die? Because you mentioned in your other podcast, like, you know, Instagram profile, all that kind of shit.
Shout outs to Irfan and loose bearings. We will have it here.
So this one link or superimpose?
The overlay.
You know the DVD. Yeah. So like, do you identify? What do you identify? What's your?
That's the thing. It's like, I don't know whether you want to allude to that or not, but I think if anybody asks me what, right, I would just say, what do you want to know? Because I don't do a lot of things, and I also do a lot of things. And I would, if you say, oh, you just tell me, I would say most probably, I'll tell you that I am the thing which I'm the most passionate about, I guess, which is music. So yeah, that's, I guess that's the answer to the question. So if you want me to delve even deeper, I would say that I wouldn't say, oh, I'm a bassist, but because for AR also, I don't even play bass.
Yeah.
He's not playing bass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've always wanted to. This is actually my first project where I am on vocals and nothing else. Like, for the first time in, what's 35 minus 14? 21.
21.
First time in 21 years, I turned up to a jamming session empty-handed.
Oh.
Finally.
Can I also say that is this the first band that you have ever been in leadership?
Actually, not really. That's the thing.
Oh.
Almost every other than Take Off, I have always been in a leadership role because is this gonna detour too far also?
Go ah.
Because like a lot of bands, maybe the guy is fucking good at songwriting, like Faux Pas, now Curtain Wax. Like, Nabil is damn good at songwriting, right? Writing lyrics, he's a very verbose person, so he can write lyrics very well. He can come up with vocal melodies very well, but he needs the right pieces around him, like a football team, American football team, soccer team, baseball team. You need the right pieces around you. So I find myself in every project that I'm involved in, whether Big Dark, Hot Sauce or what. I mean, now we are a perfect synergy, right? But with other collectives with other collectives is like, especially bands. Okay, we're talking about bands, right? With bands, I always find myself in the more leadership role because it is my strong point, I guess you could say. Like social media rollout, when to jam, recording, as in like recording the actual song lah, not like phone recording, or like during jamming. Okay, what we work on now, what we work on later, what we work on now, what we work on later, and then how we consolidate the information and the pieces we have already written to come to a final product. So that's my strong point. So I guess there have been instances where people are not really too happy to defer that to me, but when they realize that I can do it, they will tolerate it and just say, okay, I mean, he gets shit done. But yeah, pertaining to the question, I guess. What was the question again? Like the end point of the question.
The leadership.
Yeah, is I guess it's like with great power comes great responsibility kind of thing. I guess it's not like I walk in, right, okay, you all listen to me now. Yeah, it's never that case.
But there must be a point where, like, because okay, if we compare like leadership with like music lah, right? Someone who's talented, and then like how good you are when you're playing, especially in a band setup.
Yeah.
Right. But in terms of like leadership, definitely like there's a part where you're not there yet, or like like still like learning. Was there a point where like, I think is it a situation where like, nobody step up, I step up, or like nobody wanted to take the leadership role, that's why you took, or you just from the start like, I know I need to do something?
No, it's the second one. Yeah, and it's also because like people always say like you think about it, right? Like a lot of people are in a band setting. A lot of people are good musicians, although like we'll get into that later also. But like different position group. I'm talking about the wrong spot. Different
roles. I don't know.
Different roles. Yeah, different
Yeah.
instrumentalists. I would say like finding a good drummer is very hard to find in Singapore, and like it's easy to find very good guitarists, right? Because guitar is a very popular instrument. It's very hard to find a good drummer in Singapore because it's very hard to practice inside your house.
Yeah.
Right. Like
logistics lah.
Yeah, and like 99% of us stay in HDB. We ping pong. Call town council complain. Yeah. So so my weak point is I am not a good songwriter. right, I'm good at arranging and like composing for those people who really get it. Like there's a difference between songwriting and composing. I'm better at arranging and composing stuff, but I'm not good at songwriting, but I'm good at the logistic side of it and the, you know, scheduling and stuff. So I guess when we all put the pieces together, then it makes more sense that way lah.
Yeah. Cool. Because it really sounds like in what I understand, it's more of like, okay, you don't create the content. You're kind of like you can do this. You orchestrate in a way lah. Such a way that's like, but more music side, but also on the logistics side.
Yeah.
Right. Because like Jam, I mean, like being a band manager, which is another thing that you've done lah. Not just playing music, but you also are a band manager for a few bands already.
Yes.
Have done and is doing.
And is doing.
Have done and is doing, yeah.
Yeah, correct. And then Amelia Roosevelt is your latest like project.
Yes.
I feel it's quite nice because you kind of like come full circle lah.
Yeah.
Because Soft like initially started, you wanted to be a vocalist.
Yeah.
Now you are vocalist and band manager.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sort of. I mean, everyone is very mature in the band already, so it's like just like what I'm doing right now is just like
Asking.
asking, and also like social media is so freaking annoying to do, and I wouldn't say I'm in a leadership position to do social media because now it becomes an obligation. It's so annoying. It's like there's no way to do anything if you don't have social media.
Yeah, which is then I have like follow up question. So like now you're at the stage where like AR, right? You're leading it, and then back then like when you wanted to do when you started out with Soft, right? And Zan saying or like you saying like everyone is like mature already.
Yeah.
There must be some stuff that's like, oh man, you guys would have done differently if AR was like back, when you were 14.
Yeah.
Right. There's a lot of like, I mean, social media one is probably not so strong back then.
Yes.
Right. It was like Friendster age and everything. Yeah. Like, what would you have done differently if, let's say, AR was like when you were 14? If you had that power,
I don't know, sir. Knowing me, right, I would probably have been the same. I don't think I would have changed anything, sir. Right now, I would say that I'm still pretty much the same, just a bit less reactive. Not even a lot less reactive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really pretty much the same. Like in this kind of scenario, so because like I was always thrust into this role very early. I mean, okay, me being an ex-regular, right, also is like that was my fault also because I didn't need to sign on. But I did. And I also technically didn't need to play music. I could have just gone the Singaporean Chinese guy route. But I also never.
I guess for context also, because we kind of like jump here there. So what was your route? You went like after 14 years old, discover music. Literally like sign on.
I know two guys that signed on at 16.
Wow.
That's insane.
Right after secondary school.
Yeah. That's insane. And of course they never last very long. It's always the the OCS guy that got no hope working in a corporate that will stay long, you know what I mean? And yes, I'm a very bitter ex-civil servant.
So like after talk us through so like after 14, after secondary school, like what was the projection? And also like with the music side.
With the music side. Okay, so what was it? 14? I started BMX, I started skating before that also lah, but after learning how to ollie and heel flip, which is also not constant, right? I'll give it up because this was a fun fact also why I switched to BMX, because I met my first drummer, right? And he was like, hey, why you want to skate? BMX more fun, you can fly so high because the bicycle is much faster. I'm like, that makes more sense. Let's fly, bro. Let's fly. Yeah, so I fell in love with it instantly lah. But again, like I always said, I'm not a strong learner. It took me a year and a half to learn how to ollie, and it took me a year and a half to learn how to bunny hop also, because at 14 I didn't even know how to cycle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I literally started learning how to cycle and ride BMX at the same time. So I was always like behind the curve, and this is why I like to do these kind of things. It's like
push yourself.
Yeah, if I mean, I was not good at skating anyway, but that wasn't a good excuse to change. But yeah, it was because of that lah. So I started everything then, and Sec 4, 7 points. Chester, you are an NA student. Do you want to go O level? I'm like, no, I want to grow my hair. So I went to ITE. I have few friends.
But 7 points good, yeah.
Right.
L114.
Shit.
Yeah.
L114 Singapore shook sia.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what, I want to go IT. Fuck school. I don't wear uniform. I don't want to. I don't want to. What you call it? I don't want to cut my hair. So I went to ITE. Then, I started working in audio / backline. You know, back then it's all analog console. You know, and yeah lah. So I started working. I barely went to school, and then after I finished, 19 years old, 2 days after my 19th birthday, I go NS. First letter, never defer before go SCDF. And then after 1 year SCDF, I had I was a lance corporal. I had a sergeant recommendation, like the department sergeant, cause I passed B, right? But then they threw me in the office at HQ SCDF because you too small lah. Even though my IPT goal cannot become fireman. I'm like, okay, what about provost? Provost also cannot. What the fuck? Stupid, right? And now also no provost. Now all ATOS or Cisco.
Yeah, outsource lah.
Yeah,
Right.
outsourced to the max. So, yeah. So I had a sergeant recommendation when this department sergeant inside the office, when he ORD, hold a position for 6 months, then send Chester for the vocational SecCom course, and then after 6 months promote him to sergeant. So they would have held that position for me. And then I wanted to sign on SOF like my dad, because I don't know whether we should talk about my dad. This because
feel comfortable sharing. If not, then you can like.
no, because it's like the SQ117 thing. If we talk about it, then we need to cut the clip here lah. Yeah,
Okay,
because
then maybe safer we don't talk.
okay,
Then it's
but
like you can focus on
but the article came out in newspaper though, but they also never mentioned anyone.
Yeah.
They recently got
so just general.
general. Yeah, so my dad was one of the guys who, he was an officer who entered the plane. SQ117, 1991. Ironically, the year I was born.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So I was like, I want to become special forces also. So I tried to sign on during my period of office work for 1 year plus minus in SCDF HQ. And then my office also, I don't know whether called OC or not, because office got a lot of officers. Right? So the guy was in charge of the other branch in the department. He was like, hey Chester, your IPPT go, you know, you so enthusiastic, you know. I tell you what, you know, you go army, you train, you cannot shoot people. But then SCDF, you know, people running away from the fire, you run towards the fire. You think which one more? You think which one better? Then I'm like, I will do it. I am him. I will join SCDF.
He's
and then
me.
He's me. I am him.
Oh, but he got away with it.
Yeah, honestly, he's a very China guy, Major Cole.
And at
Yeah.
the point of time, you were what, 19, right?
19, you just
19.
turned 20. About to
Yeah.
turn 20. I haven't even 20.
With that spirit in you, 19 years old, you hear that, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's why. So train never fight, you know, like everyone run away, you run towards. So I signed then 7 SCC. Now it's what, 90 of SCC, I heard. Insane, yeah.
Like I said, Chester, if you would have gone the SOF route, right, I don't think you'll be here now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends also
So
say,
that-
like if you sign, if you actually went to sign SOF, right, I'll probably still be in the force now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe not. I tell you what, why I got removed from my first station at Central Fire Station after 2 years is because I go and fuck my OC. So I think if in army I would be way worse. I fuck my OC like that in the parade square in front of everyone. I probably would go DB. So at SCDF at least they just throw me to Jurong Island. Still not so bad. You know, over there it's like I can still promote if I do other stuff.
I think maybe because of the regimentation in the army, right, you will not be so crazy like that.
No lah, I mean SCDF also it's pretty much like the give and take, right? The push and pull is pretty much the same, honestly.
Yeah. No, when you go to the unit, right, actually your life is a bit not so like, oh, you must do this, then you must follow that kind of thing. It's almost like working. Then I foresee, right, by the time you go SOF, then maybe right now, right, I think you will have taken up a trainer role already then. So that's why I was thinking.
Oh yeah.
Because
Shit.
you like to coach people also.
Yeah.
So that's why I think if you are there, you will not be here.
Yeah, I like to coach people, but I don't like to teach people. That's why I'm sorry, Justin. You know, I will help you find teachers for the music shed, but I cannot teach. I'm so sorry. I don't like.
20. So 20 back to the music side. So like at this point in time, you still play music?
Yes. Yes, very on and off lah. You know, like cannot find a band that, what you call that?
Like jam. Like
Yeah. Then I sort of got lucky in 2012, 2013. You know, with Cleve. Yeah. With Azli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I met you.
Yeah, 2 years later when we played Anarchy, and then afterwards I realized I want to go back to school because I only went to IT, higher NITEC, straight higher NITEC lah, because 7 points right. So I only got IT. I'll be like, you know what, fuck this, I don't want to deal with the politics in a regular life anymore. So I resigned. 25 years old, I go LaSalle.
Yeah, nice. That's the but what was the like the moment where you decide you wanted to either not pursue the music but quit SCDF?
A lot lah, actually. It was, I don't know when you cut the clip here and then end back again. But it's I mean, for any ex-regulars watching, you also know the politics is fucking insane. It's like, especially in an environment like that. So it was, I wouldn't say not easy lah, but it's like, I went NS 19, I signed on 20. When I resigned, I was 25, right? I don't think I was mentally capable, and I don't think I still am now, because I got a very like, fuck it, I don't do already kind of mindset. Like, I'm a very 0% or I'm 110% person. So it's like, I don't think I would have thrived anyway, irregardless. The only reason why I didn't resign in December of 2014 is because I misunderstood the HR department's like policy on when you resign. So I totally misunderstood it. I ended up staying for a few months more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It could have been sooner lah.
It could have been sooner, but again, I also, like I said, stupid. Either that or I didn't know how to ask the right question. Yeah. I just like, I call manpower department, I want to quit. And then like, just tell me something. Okay, I will do. Then you follow. Then like, after a few months, like, why am I still not decitting?
Correct. But it's also interesting because I think everybody at that time, you know, when you're like early 20s, right? You kind of like, you don't see, especially after, unless you're one of those that have a plan.
Yeah.
Right? Like, after secondary school, poly, JC and that stuff, like you also don't know what's going to happen next year.
Yeah.
That feeling, it must be scary, like you, because were you thinking about school already back then? When like, I want to quit.
Actually, no. When I want to quit, it's more like I just couldn't take it anymore. That's pretty much it. So like I said, I will either 0% something or 110% something. I will not like stay on and then later on, you know, like 7 years in the force, like never mind, like this one no do that. I don't want to be the kind of person that if I can get away with it, I will not do it. Yeah, I will always put myself in a position where I'm accountable and I'm constantly learning. So I felt that at that point of time, right, I'm very stagnant. So I figured, you know, I never wanted to be in a, what you call that? In like, every day take MRT, get off at Tanjong Pagar, go office, that kind of also. So I figured, I quit, I don't quit. I definitely not, I know what I'm definitely not gonna do. So yeah, so just slowly find a way. And then also, LaSalle was pretty much random also, because I mean, you all know this story. Like, I wanted to go to SAE, I wanted to do audio engineering because I'm not a good musician, honestly speaking. Like, I mean, we talk about this a lot, right, Zan? Like, there's levels to this. Like, maybe to the layman I'm good, but like among like a lot of professional musicians, right, I'm not good. So I wanted to do audio production because, you know, like, it's not like a band leader kind of scenario also, but it's like, you sit in the studio, then you do production. It's like, okay, I know I'm a musician, and that will help me being a producer a lot. Like, shout outs to Dino, right, who produced a lot of sensorials, the EP and the follow-up singles that we released. He's a good musician, which helps him help is like past tense, which helps him to be an amazing producer. And he's so good that now I can't even afford him.
Good.
Yeah, so if you watch this, Dino, please pang chance, brother.
Friend.
You know, so yeah, and then, you know, I went in, then the program head, Daniel Roserito, was like, why don't you go to LaSalle? You know, I look at you, right, and I know that you will thrive in that situation. And I only speak to you for 30 minutes and I can tell that this is your path. So Daniel, if you're out there, Daniel Roserito, thanks, I guess, for bringing me down that path. And then so I went to LaSalle. I auditioned super late. The school term started in August, right? I auditioned like July, so late, no.
Oh.
And I managed to get in because I guess I played a piece that was not very simple also. And then I demonstrated that. I mean, irregardless.
What was the piece? What was?
Yeah, I wanted to ask as well.
I cannot remember.
Is it a classical piece or what?
Oh, definitely not.
No.
You join the pop stream,
Pop
just
stream.
play pop. Yeah.
Oh.
And definitely not jazz also because I don't like jazz. I like to listen to jazz, but I don't like to play jazz.
So it's something pop in the pop hemisphere, but then it's hard. It's technical.
Yeah. And then because I also forgot to mention this also. I started learning like formally when I was 14 also at Yamaha. I was there until I was 16 before I really started to get into BMX. So I stopped going for classes. Then my mom was like, okay, now I don't waste money. And my teacher Paul, I still don't know his surname. He still teaches there. He would be like very like, oh, you don't play bass with pigs here, man. You better, you check your fingernails. You have no fingernails so that you will not, strike the string by accident, that kind of thing. He would like put a sight reading etude in front of me on the metronome or the guide track with the keyboard, like the MIDI keyboard. And then he'd leave the room. I'll go and get kopi. And then after a while, I start fucking around. Then he will open the door. What the fuck are you doing? I'm like, oh shit.
Some whiplash shit.
Yeah, some whiplash shit. We're just fucking around, man. Play the piece. I'm like, okay. And then well, what was the question again?
No, basically, what piece was it?
Yeah, so like I couldn't how to say wait, the train of thought before that was what?
No, basically like, you forgot the piece, but you remember it was because Zan mentioned it was like technical pop song, but technical.
So when I went to LaSalle, right, it's like I have like bits and pieces of like formal music training, and then later on, I cut the clip. There a lot of dead air. Yeah, then LaSalle helped me to like sort of put the pieces together, I guess. So combine it. I mean, also to be fair, right, it's like, I mean, you also LaSalle, right? It's like, that a lot of it is you need to take your own initiative to learn.
Yeah.
It's not even everything is given to you and then you take the initiative to learn. Sometimes the information is not there and you have to actively go and find it and apply it. And sometimes the lecturer also not happy. How do you manage to? I mean, they don't say it outright. How do you manage to do it? But they'll be very like resentful that you manage to do it without their help. Which is like, you can take credit for it. Nobody's, what I mean. But even they don't even do that. They would actively try to screw you just because they didn't guide you. So like, whatever lah. I mean, like, it seems like I have the same complaints to every aspect of my life. Where it's like everywhere you go, if you smell shit, maybe you got to check under your shoe. Maybe it's me. I don't know.
But for a school setup, I feel it's like there's a lot of like push and pull also lah. Cause like you also don't want to be a student that's like spoon feed lah. The teachers give you this and you do, then all you basically it's like primary school, secondary school already, memorization already. But you also kind of like, in a way, I feel like if I were to put it, you kind of like, you have all these like elements of like knowing how to like music. You became more polished afterwards.
Yes.
Right. That's one way to say it. That means you before LaSalle, or like you after like in a school setting. Because I don't want to say you go to school and become polished already. Like your character in a school setting makes you like more polished than you were before. Yeah.
Like I always say, you learn how to learn.
That's basically what I mean. A lot of lecturers, especially on degree level, they tell you like the thesis is learning how to learn.
But why are the professors very resentful if you learn something that they didn't teach? Isn't that very? It's a hallmark of a bad teacher, because the teacher wants to instill the how to say the character of learning.
I think I want to lambast the music faculty, right, or any arts in general, But I think you go and read on Reddit also, like a lot of people at NTU and US also have the same problem. So I think it's just basically like people in positions of authority, which is why I resigned from SCDF also. It's like people in positions of authority, they generally can't accept it, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like that. It's the nature of the
An
game.
ego thing.
Yeah,
But
like
I
even driving instructors, right? Because I got 2B, 2A, 2, 3, 4, right? Every time I learn anything, right, the instructors always have this mindset also. It's like, you better listen to me, you better kowtow to me, not figuratively lah, right? That because if I pass you, right, you never have to come back again. I hold the key to your permanent. Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
it's like anyone that will do this kind of job always have this kind of mindset.
Yeah. But I feel also like, especially in schools, right? Like for lecturers, like to be honest, this is from my perspective of like how the experiences, right? It's like that's not their first job, or that's not their first choice.
Yeah,
It's not like they want to. I want to
Oh.
teach the next generation.
Yeah.
It's maybe some of them.
Yeah,
right. Some of them, which
small minority of
very
them.
small minority. Like I'm very grateful for those lah. But some of them, you can tell like, the vibe that they're giving off is I rather be somewhere else. Or like if I have a choice, I can teach you get money, but also like do something else.
Yeah.
Which is very scary. I feel like at a degree level because
Yeah.
technically some of them are also practitioners.
A lot.
Oh.
I think all of them
something-
are, yeah, actually.
they're doing something and then like okay, they can teach. So in a way, from their point of view, teaching is like their safety net.
Yeah, which is also weird because like if let's say with like majority of the people in the art scene in Singapore, whether like physical art, performance art, music, right? Like a lot of them work non-arts jobs. It's a means to an end, right? But if your art is the means and your art is the end, it's even worse,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like you
Actually,
you go and do finance and then you use the money you earn to buy guitar, pay for jamming. You know, it's sort of like cleaner in a sense where
balances it out lah.
yeah, if
In a way, yeah.
if you're a film teacher, you're a music teacher, and then you also do this kind of thing, it's like it become you. I think subconsciously it makes them very resentful and makes them a bad person to be around in that scenario.
Okay.
Not necessarily a bad person where they're a fucking asshole, but I don't think honestly it should be a thing. Like they need to honestly maybe for 95% of the people that their art is the means and the art is the end, I think you all should stop it.
Yeah, true. But it's very. I feel it's very skewed because I mean, best case scenario, if you get somebody that's like teaching this one form of medium,
Yeah.
and then like they're doing some like finance and whatnot, there's a clear balance.
Yeah.
But if you kind of like mix the two, small percentage maybe is a good teacher,
Yeah.
right? But others is like I'm still struggling, so
Yeah.
I'm still like doing this. So the capacity to like teach is kind of like I wouldn't say it's biased, but it's more of like they need to.
Yeah.
So it's not in the
Yes,
forefront of like, oh, it's okay, I don't get this, but my students get to learn. It's a bit different. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm coming from the film side lah.
Yeah,
but
yes, yes.
it sounds like it's the same, for the music.
I mean, there's
Sorry.
very little people. Maybe like you mention names like Sean Sundaran, Ridwan Johari. You know that.
Sorry. Continue, please.
You know that, like it, like they still work in music and then they still do music. You know that they are not fucking assholes. I mean, they're not even asshole at all, yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like that is like a very small minority of people. Yeah.
But could it be? I just since we're in this topic, could it be also like different generations as well? Because like nowadays, it's like Ridwan and Sean, right?
Yeah,
It's
we're all
like
same age, actually.
but it's more of like we have access to to like the
Yeah.
internet and stuff. But like for me, my experience is all the lectures are kind of like,
Older.
Yeah.
But the one I had problem with, right, in my final year at LaSalle, they were not old guys, and that's the problem.
Was it?
Yeah, they were not old guys.
Oh, the gap not too far.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well,
Which is
maybe
weird
it's just-
also.
It's just the unlucky or the bad coincidence.
Yeah, which brings back to my point now. If your art is the means and the art is the end, the means to an end is like, yeah.
It's a bit weird because art, you want it to be as pure as possible, right? Then when this kind of shit happen, it introduces impurity to your art. You almost forget what's the reason you do it. in the
That's
first place,
why.
Right.
True. Very scary, cause it's like I try to be understanding also, like from the lecturer's point of view, right? Like they have to have to earn money and everything. Then from students, I pay, yeah. My school fees, no. I want to.
I pay your salary. But you don't want to say that also.
Yeah, correct. I pay for this, But like I think on my side, I won't share a bit. No, like the film side got a lot of issues, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're like we students, like we basically got lesser hours of like teaching hours because like the black and white quite rabak. Like I guess the school setup,
Yeah.
which is interesting because like now the students actually want more. Like we were being cut, but then like like your handbook and everything says otherwise. So it's where like I feel a bit like privileged. Like shit, actually you got more. Should have just kept quiet. Just like just get as much as we can first.
Yeah.
Okay, but we sidetrack a lot. Now if you go back to your trajectory, right? We were what? You last year at 25.
Yes.
26. Cliff. This was Cliff.
Cliff. I think around
Was
there
it Cliff?
disband already.
Was that yeah? Then after Cliff, Sensorial.
Yeah.
So Sensorial, you were like year 1, year 2.
No. Cliff, we disbanded around 2018, 2017. Then
Hey,
Sensorial started around that same time also. Like there's a bit of overlap.
Okay.
Yeah. And then as usual like everything end on a bad. Always, I don't know whether it's me already. Like, everything always end on a bad note.
Can I share the story? That time something happened, then Chester called me, say, "Hey son, am I the problem?" I mean, it's good that you wanted to self-check.
Yeah. I mean, okay, see, the thing also is that like how to say I don't have any enemies. There's they always say if you have enemies means you're doing something right. So maybe on the flip side, I'm also not doing something right. You know what I mean? I don't have any enemies. Yeah.
But Sham, do you have enemies?
Confirm
You have
Confirm have one.
No, enemies like someone at home like
actively trying to sabotage you.
yeah,
like
that
what
kind of
Chester
thing.
say.
You know?
Yeah.
Or like sit there then like at dinner time I'm talking to the mother and the father like, hey, you know what? Fuck Sham, that kind of enemy. Fuck Chester. I don't have.
I mean, I don't want to like scan and like check. You do, but I feel like confirm there is lah.
Right.
Maybe for a brief moment they feel like, this Sham, like.
No,
okay with that.
Again, when we define enemies, right, must be very careful. It's not naysayers,
Yeah, it's not naysayers.
It is like somebody right who's actively trying to sabotage whatever you're doing.
Or like hold a grudge.
Or
Like,
yeah.
cannot stop talking about the shit. That cannot stop talking about how shitty you are. That kind.
Oh no,
Yeah, exactly. Right. So
Yeah. I think. Did I tell you guys the story about Shafiq?
Oh,
How funny is that? I'm not enemy lah, but he
Ah.
was like, I don't know whether he was bad mouthing, but it's more of like. Then I think we just met. Then like, hey, okay, sir.
Right.
But I don't think there was any. Yeah, you don't have.
Yeah, that's why don't have so like maybe I'm not doing anything right because if you do something right, you have enemies.
But that's a very. It's like a very dedicated enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
I will bring you down.
Taking part of their life just to sabotage somebody is like funny.
Got plan.
Yeah.
Just to go to this shop.
Yeah. But a lot of people in the music scene, we use the word scene because we don't have an industry, have enemies. That's the way. So if I don't have, there must be some problem. I mean, notwithstanding is like when we end on a bad note, right? It's like the band ends on a bad note. It's not like, well, fuck you, I hope I don't see you again. It never ends that way.
No bad blood in between among people lah.
Maybe with Sensorial there is, but it's also with a 6-man band also.
Wow.
So it was only with like one guy. Yeah. So
sorry if I want to dive in, but you
yes.
mentioned like the enemy thing. Like, got any examples? I mean, we can cut lah if you feel uncomfortable saying names lah. But
as in other examples or
no. I mean, we have but like other examples like enemies where like people really like bring them down or like actively. Because I really think that one is very extreme. Naysayers, I understand. But like enemies.
But even if like let's say you badmouth somebody in front of other people, affecting their opportunities, right? That's considered an enemy also.
Okay, then I think we better not even talk about it because we don't have their permission to air it out also.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Because we can name like one guy off the bat right now.
But I feel okay. I feel like I feel okay. I feel like we are okay to like communicate.
Yeah.
Right. That's the.
I think my problem my problem is I over communicate maybe. You know what I mean? I'm a very firm believer in like communication.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is like no one can read our minds,
Yeah,
Yes.
If you think about it, like let's communicate, Like a small matter. Like want to makan, Hanesh want to makan. If you never say, if you quiet, like they still be full.
It's still very full. A lot left.
We can, you guys. I don't know how we can like democratically split if you guys want to take.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, but okay then. Well, we always backtrack. But after sensorial, will be takeoff.
Yes.
How did that happen?
This will be the first episode, right?
Yeah.
Not the second. Ah, okay. So
Because that episode we talk about your regrets, which you kind of like covered now. Yeah. So it will make sense.
I thought I said the regret was if anything I should have gone to Sec 5.
Yeah lah.
Yeah.
That one was that one was in the other episode
Yeah. The next episode.
I almost said the names.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, if anything I would have gone to Sec 5, but how did that come about? I think it's Jilani, right? And then
You mean the takeoff one?
the takeoff one. And then Clement was still sessioning for them, and then he was like, I too busy what Chester, he can play bass what? Then that's it Literally
Simple.
we jam like the following weekends because it was Saturday night, like instantly.
But you already, I mean, at that point of time, everybody was already aware of takeoff already.
Yeah,
And you mentioned just now, so you listen to Blink, so it's kind of like an easier.
Oh yeah, because got all rack in between also.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Okay, was after sensorial.
Yes, before. It was before. It was during. Yeah, so I played in a few bands also.
Wow. Now like your list. You know Wikipedia got the bar.
Timeline.
Yeah.
Orec and then sensorial.
Yeah,
And
actually,
sensorial.
like I always say, I'm a product of my environment also. Like Jethro, same, the way he would like gather everyone. That one I would say I just along for the ride, So I
if for Orec.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like I get to see how a proper band manager / songwriter, lead songwriter does it. So like I always take away the good things also from all these things. So yeah lor, and really shout out to him. He was from Jethro from Initial and then Orec lah. Yeah. So that was a good that was a good turning point. And then after that, because I play bass in a like pop punk band, and then Clement was like, hey, play bass, and then we play a few shows together like analog all this. So like might as well, take off. Take over Clement.
Takeoff, was it the longest that you played in the band?
Walao.
Right, because looking back,
I
right?
think all around the same amount of times.
You got your timer.
Yeah, the hourglass always the same.
So AR got how long?
Yeah, different vocalist.
Yeah, different. He's the band leader. So different.
Then your timer how long?
Oh shit.
Takeoff was quite long, right?
Hey, sorry. AR got a lot of timers already off already, bro.
Yeah, that's
One finish already.
I would say take off is the same amount of time, but it feels long, right? Because it was the most busy one.
Oh.
People keep asking us to play.
Yeah. Maybe at that period of time. Honestly, I forgot that Clement was part of it. Because I remember there was one photo shoot that he was in.
Yeah,
That's it, no?
Yeah.
Then now looking back, he played in Takeoff.
Yeah, and then like maybe I was in the most like well-known iteration of it, but I was the fourth bassist.
Yeah.
I was the fourth guy.
True. Yeah, I mean, I came to know them when Patiban was
Yeah.
playing, and then for a brief period, Clement.
Yeah.
Then you.
And Patiban isn't even the first bassist also.
Yeah.
That's insane, yeah.
Yeah. Then Takeoff, yeah. Oh, that means after Takeoff?
Then that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. After Isaac, rest in peace, after he passed, I put down my instrument, my pedal board, all my cases in one corner. I never touch an instrument to this day.
Yeah.
And I stopped drinking also. Zero.
Alhamdulillah.
Oh, you stopped drinking because of?
Yeah, because of that.
Oh,
At his
shit.
funeral, I was like,
I
this is
didn't
it.
know, sir.
Oh, you didn't know? I
didn't
thought
know.
I
I thought you
told
stopped out of your own accord.
Oh, last time I remember Chester. I see Chester got beer on there. Yeah, looking back, yeah.
So Chester Ashadu.
Must be the
Not even, no
Heineken.
Nash.
I will only drink beer from green cans, Heineken or Carlsberg.
Green tea.
I don't even. I fucking hate green teas. My goodness, I fucking hate green tea. Wow.
Sprite. Seven-Up.
Oh, the Kickapoo.
I always call it Kikapo.
Yeah, where is Kickapoo?
Kikapo.
But it's 2 vowels, so have to lengthen the Kickapoo.
So the gap between putting down the bass
Yeah.
to AR, which you formed in 2024.
2 years ago, right? 2024. Yeah, correct.
Line check, right? Line check was
Yeah,
the
that was
first
the first.
gig, right?
It was the first one, is it?
I think that was the first one.
Yeah, that was the first.
The first performance.
Yeah.
Kim was there.
Yeah, the surprise.
Yeah, that took you 4 years. I mean, a bit there's COVID lah.
To play music in the first place, I'm not even playing bass, yeah. And then in between, I like slowly sell off all my instruments one by one.
Yeah, I saw he slowly selling off his Fender.
So now nothing.
Yeah.
No.
No, I
Got
still got
cigarette.
the Tony Kanal Yamaha
Okay.
and my Ray 34
BB 3000, 2000,
BB 614.
614.
Yeah,
Okay.
the literally the second No Doubt album Tony Kanal.
Okay.
Same color also.
Nice. Sick. Sick.
And the OLP, the one I use in Takeoff. Yeah, that's it. The GNL gone, the Fender gone, the everything gone.
You know
Pedals also.
The pedal board I still have.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you took photo. Is it you took photo? You shared.
I shared.
Yeah, shit. There's a funny story about the bass that he sold and the pedalboard. At that point of time, like I said, I know about Chester, but I never talked to him in real life. Then there was, I think at that point of time, right, there was like this post or rather advertisement going around. Hey, Chester selling his bass. Then I also saw. Like, this guy. That was when I realized that maybe you are the one who I saw at Timber Barbershop.
The
Because
white,
of bass.
the white.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I saw Chester's bass. I saw. I heard about Chester, right? And then I never really talked to him until like 2024 ish, right?
It was insane, yeah.
Oh, jauh actually. Right. Oh, 2024.
And to be fair also, the music scene is like so, it's so small yet it's so sparse at the same time.
Yeah.
The Z axis.
Yeah.
There's
There's a lot of concentrated bubbles doing their own thing.
It's also like when you mentioned just now about like you being more prominent during takeoffs. You being where takeoff was a bit prominent at that time. It's also the same thing. Like, this band, you never heard of this band, but they were maybe very like happening during this time only.
Yeah.
So that's that factor also lah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But I feel like interesting because kind of like from my perspective, it feels like we never left like the music scene.
Right.
Because there's a topic that we can kind of like talk about lah. Because some of our friends or some people we know are like out of it already.
Yeah. Totally out of it.
Totally out of it. I don't know whether it's like whether families or whatnot. I mean that's a shit ton of like factors lah. But for us like
I see like mostly family only get married, have kid, buy a house, cannot play.
but different factors. What kind of family member? Why? Sister.
When they reach 40, then they like, chi, come back. That kind of thing.
Yeah. Very little people will stop because they don't feel like it. It's always
Correct. True. Yeah, but for us it's like
wait, pause. I don't see why cannot. It's like you want to jam once every 2 weeks for 2 hours, at most 4 hours. Right? You go there, you jam, you makan, and then you 1 hour travel time back.
Yeah.
I don't understand why cannot. I really don't understand.
I would say not just that. I would say like going down to like being just jamming by your own.
Yeah.
Like
practice
on your own. Yeah, like not even practice. Like for me, okay, on my side, I don't practice as much. It's just that I want to play guitar.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not about
No,
like
that's practice. Right?
Yeah, but always like I just play. I just
Yeah.
strokes this song. that kind of like they don't like maybe they don't do that. So then they see music differently.
as a chore.
Right.
Yeah, as a chore. And for me, like cannot maybe a bit different. So that's something that maybe we don't understand.
Right.
I mean, from them it's like, that's the key. I don't play music. But for us, right, I feel like if we never play music, play shows, we either organize. If we never organize, we either go to shows, or like we just talk about it.
Yeah.
I think talking about it also is part of it. Like
Right.
even if we lepak with people after gig, it's still, I feel like it's still part of it.
Yeah.
You know, rather than just like not being a part of the music scene. Yeah.
I think a lot of funny thing also is like even with a lot of other musicians, I find like we talk to them about like different things, not music related. Like Russell, for example, I play League with him, right? And then I talk to Darwin about like analog horror stuff, and then me and Darren, we freaking love SCP. So it's like a lot of non-music stuff also.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a reason for us to hang out.
Yeah.
Then I don't talk about so this song I practice very hard like the notes
I think you're right. We're just bound by music.
Yeah.
But we are friends because of other things also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember all the shit that you guys say, then like the songs that we played. you get what I mean? Like just damn, you know, all the weird stuff. Like, even just now, all that weird stuff. Like we remember more than like what song we played at the second gig, all that kind of stuff. You know, Like you probably remember lah, but like all the social stuff like up front, music kind of like at the back.
Yeah.
Which is like I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to talk about. That's all my questions. Yeah, but the music side. Zan, you got questions?
Wow.
Questions?
Actually, a lot of the questions that you asked, I wanted to ask, you already asked. Okay, what's your favorite shoe?
What's your favorite shoe?
Favorite shoe brand? Foreshadow.
Previous question, what's your favorite shoe brand? No, okay. I want to talk about this also, the favorite shoe thing, because despite
shit, okay.
okay, we're talking way to the start about it, right? It's like we're talking about how tall I am, right? And I'm very proportionate. I'm a size 5 shoe, men's 5.
Ooh,
Which is 90% of brands don't make men's 5.
holy shit.
So I want to talk about favorite shoe brand. I don't even have a favorite shoe brand because
It's whatever it is possible.
it's whatever. It's whatever
You can wear.
I can find. Like I wear boys 13 because boys they go by age as the size number,
Oh,
right? And then I wear women 7 or 7.5 or certain brands I wear 8, like Anta for example. A lot of Nike women's I can't even wear, right? Because it's too narrow.
Oh.
So we want to say favorite. I would say the most accommodating one is Adidas.
Okay. Well, that means like now I'm trying to understand from your perspective, right? Like you have to. There's a lot of like translation of like sizes in your head.
Yeah,
outside.
inside my
Because
mind,
for me,
man.
like, I just wear size 9. That's it.
Yeah, like off the bat, I can tell you, like China CHN JPN, right? The numbers sometimes are same size, right? China 235 JPN 240. Why? Because they're talking about the width, right? And then 235 is the cm. But whether the shoe is 235 cm, which is my size, whether the shoe is 235 or your foot is 235 mm, 3.5 cm long, fit inside the shoe, it's a totally different thing.
just now you say 235 cm, then like, oh,
Big ass feet. Damn. What do you call? We have a big ass feet.
sorry,
Damn, that's a big ass.
I clip the mics.
So Adidas lah. So to answer your question,
Adidas is the most accommodating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And also because I recently switched to wearing running shoes because my knees are fucked up. So I cannot wear boots and skate shoes around anymore because skate shoes are heavy and boots are
Even heavier.
no, like I think because I have a torn ACL on my right knee and it's affecting my meniscus also right now. And I have a torn PCL on my left knee. I have a torn ligament on my right ankle, almost fully torn ligament on my left ankle, a torn labrum on my right shoulder, a torn rotator cuff on my left shoulder. The left shoulder injury is the only non-sports related one. It was a motorbike accident.
Oh.
We can flash the image up here later. Sorry, Sham, to make you edit the video. Yeah.
But send photo ah.
Yeah, send photo.
No, I draw.
The top down view of the cross junction.
Actually quite even Yeah, right, left.
Yeah, basically everything fucked up. So yeah, the only thing I don't have fucked up is my back because I always live with my legs, not my back.
Yeah. And your posture is quite good.
Yeah. You know my previous boss, cause I lost my job when COVID hit, and then in like audio backline, there's like very little jobs, so they always the first call get, right. So I pivot to corporate, and then one of the bosses was like, Chester, you know I don't like when you stand and sit always very straight. It gives you this aura of haughtiness. I'm like, what the fuck?
What do you mean by haughtiness?
Exactly, because he's a very beta kind of guy. I don't like to use that term, but he's a fuck. You know what I mean? He's just a fuck.
Okay.
Haughtiness means like, I don't understand. Like,
Step ah.
Sombong like,
Step.
Yeah, step
Yeah, step.
Oh.
Yeah, like so I'm like, first of all, right, like I'm a good worker, and I think a lot of people. Okay, the guy is quite tall also for Singaporean. He's about what 1.8, 1.83, almost. Yeah, about 1.83. So I think he doesn't really understand what it's like to walk in a room, right? And then everyone like overlook you, literally and figuratively. So I've always developed this like I will never ever slouch. Except when I'm playing game at home, sometimes I end up like almost like
That was standard.
it's a banana.
the shirt like that.
I'm always shirtless at home, so don't have.
Oh,
Just
okay.
like
Last time I played game, I was shirt.
yeah. So I think he don't understand what it's like to. So like I've always stand up straight, always sit straight, you know.
Okay,
And then like a lot of people take that as a sign of like arrogance.
Huh.
Yeah. So I mean,
Terasa lah, I would say.
yeah, terasa lah, senang terasa. I got two bosses, which like, I mean, you all know the story. Like, I got two bosses which have the same thing, and this is not even a race issue because the first boss Chinese and second boss Malay.
Safe as.
Same as. But start off with a disclaimer.
There's enough change variables to show that it's not racism.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the first thing you're talking about? The shoe one, right?
Anyway, but go back to the the back, right? I mean, you and me, we're not that far in terms of the height. I am 163. It's like 4 cm only, 4 cm. To some people, long. But like, they're long, okay. But I see, because I used to take care of my late grandma, and she always like have the slouch. Right? So whenever I see old people, like, you know, really like, like rabak, right? I don't know, my reaction will be like, alamak, I scared.
Yeah.
I scared to, like, because it's very painful.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's the weight on your not the shoulders, your back, right, over here, right, affect everything, like the way if you wear slippers, shoes and everything.
Yeah.
So like on my end, it's like, yeah, it's very scary of what my body could be if I like do that.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why.
So sometimes my reaction will be like, oh, I see it, and just like that. Yeah. But I still don't get how come people can like, step like. Well, you want to act? Maybe they see us as like, oh, you want to act big.
I think it's a projection of insecurity. Whenever people give this kind of comment, right, I feel like they're just insecure about something and then they just want to, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel it's always like that.
True. Like, it's like whenever they say you say something, it's always like
it's you
kind of like
Yeah. And then 2K. This is a perfect detour roundabout, right?
Ooh, let's go.
Go back to music, right? Like, for example, we are both sessionists also, right? Like, even a lot of, especially we are both bass sessionists somewhere, right? Perfect. So you think about it, right? A lot of people will be like, oh, you know, you should use a 5-string bass. It will make you seem more professional.
Oh shit, yeah.
Right? It's like, why?
Really?
Yeah, it's
You say that?
Yeah.
Bro, how many times?
Yeah, right. Yeah, and that's why we both use 4-string. I said, fuck you. I don't need the extra 5 notes. The extra 5 lower notes.
Yeah, you know, it's like 5-string more professional.
And it's not a thing where like everyone looking for 5-string bass play. Nobody will say that. But it's an unsaid. No, it's an unsaid thing. It's not even an unsaid rule because there are people that use 4 strings. But you see majority of the people that get calls, they're either 5 or 6.
Yeah.
5 or 6s.
Yeah.
So it's a very, like we were saying, a lot of unwritten.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid to me, really, honestly.
But do you know why they say that? Like, is there like, you cannot just say, oh, because it looks professional. Is it because like,
honestly, it is. It
really?
is. Yeah, like, okay, session is gonna play a lot of cover songs, right? For example, bar gig, right? We're gonna play a lot of songs, so the extra string will help you play more. You know what I mean?
It's an association.
And
that people have.
disclaimer, nobody outright says that. But that is the vibe.
Boleh rasa.
Boleh rasa. It's an insinuation. They insinuate that.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay lah.
You know,
my view is like, chill lah, covers, yeah. Like you're not gonna get the best. You get me? Like, not gonna like sweet like fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Just for people to not pay attention.
Yeah.
Wow, but really I didn't know, yeah.
Yeah, but it's the same also. For example, like it's a pipeline, right? To get into like sessioning.
Okay.
So we consider them professionals because it's their profession. They get paid to do it. So in order to be more professional, 5-string, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You kind of want to be like, oh, you're very accessible lah. You're like, as a basis like, oh, you can kind of like do more lah. Right?
I can understand why people feel that way and think that way. But for me, like, I think Chester, you might relate to this. So like, for me, I don't play a 5-string bass. I play a 4-string bass. Like, I don't play bass, but I play a 4-string bass.
Yeah, right.
I don't know how to explain.
Okay. Exactly. So we have this same, because I do not own a cigar. I never even owned one before. Literally, right. And I even inspired by my favorite bassist of all time, Mark King. My fucking one of my basses is strung in 3090s.
3090s.
With his signature status strings. Lloyd. You know.
30 can be a high C strings.
It's a guitar 4th string, 3rd string, 4th string, 5th string.
I play a 4-string guitar.
4th string guitar. Yeah, so you know, like, it's like it's a thing.
Shit, didn't know. Wow.
But I think if you stick to your guns, right, then you will also attract the people who will not think that way.
Yeah, I stick to my guns. That's why I'm not sessioning.
I mean, that's one thing that kind of like in the music scene, it's like you're sessionist or like you're like a cover band. like an original band member, like original music
Yeah.
Right.
Also, the thing is also like I said, I'm a very slow learner when it comes to this kind of thing. I mean, except for the things like I'm a very slow learner because I like to do things that are difficult to me, right? So like, even in LaSalle, right, I've always wanted to sing and play also, right? Because Mark King is my favorite bassist. And sing and play, slap and play for level 42. Like, I only got better at harmonizing the last few years. I'm 35 this year. You know what I mean? I was never good at harmonizing. It was my biggest weakness. Like, songwriting is my biggest weakness. But that is not like physical, right? Physically, in my music journey, right? Like, harmonizing was my weakest thing. I could never do it. So, yeah, you know, of all the things I learned to do, sight read and everything, right? I was not very good at it anyway. So even if I stick to my guns with a 4-string thing, I think maybe nobody would have caught me at all lah.
True lah. I mean, there's maybe like it's quite nice to understand that there's a bit of balance also lah.
Yeah.
Right? Like not saying like you must go 5-string, but you have to be kind of like open to it. But then like because you don't want to be the purist. Wow, play my own shit. End up you never learn.
But now with technology, it's very different. So there was one time I panicked because Clement asked me to play in Glassmouth, right? Then I know that they are tuned in B. So I was like, oh shit, I got only a 4-string bass. But then because technology now is so good, right? You can press the poly shifter.
Drop B or B standard?
B standard.
B standard.
Yeah.
Okay, still okay.
So like poly shifter
the whole thing
can already, So you're still playing a 4-string bass. It's just that it's almost like you take the low five of the 5-string bass and then put it down. I didn't explain it correctly, but you guys know lah.
I click then become I click then become lower. We divert. I don't know. I to the point, right? It's not divert.
B standard, so
we
BEAD.
go around je.
Yeah, BAD. So it's the lowest 4 strings or the
5-string
5-string bass.
bass. I was like, I was thinking,
See, I never explain what Chester, so don't understand.
We get it lah. What topic you guys wanna kind of like talk about?
we went from the shoes,
Shoe was a good jump off straight.
Oh shit, I got nothing left. But Chester, what are you involved in at the moment? Okay, sorry. Can you maybe say a little bit about how you're involved in hot sauce and potatoes, and what are you involved in your life right now?
So we don't go so far back lah. Hot sauce and potato. What do I even do here? What would you say you do here?
What do we do what?
Short form. Kau siapa?
Lu apa?
Like I think like, do you want me to answer that question?
Okay. I will come out with a. I'll come up with a good
What
answer.
do you think you're doing?
I am 1/3 of a collective.
Ooh, okay.
I'm a piece of the whole puzzle.
Yeah.
1/3 in a collective.
1/3.
Good.
I would say agree because like right now we all have our roles Then like what Chester said from the start just now is that we are synergy already.
Yeah.
So everything flows very easily. Thankfully, I'm very happy about that. So
sure. I mean like if you wanna I guess the black and white and stuff like we do podcasts.
Yes.
We do shows.
Actually started as a podcast, right?
Started a podcast. But I feel like it's quite nice where like hopefully we do more podcasts and more systematic, more frequent and like organic.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think because right now for me I always see like look at you guys, but also like to the audience. If you reach this far in like 1 hour and 10 minutes, any guests or whatnot, lama je.
Yeah, that's why.
Felt short. I feel like we started like 10 minutes ago. Yeah. But if you guys wanna see any guests, if you're at this point, then you have any suggestions, say or comment and whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Because so this will be that's the thing. This will be a first episode. And what I like about like what we're doing now, it's I don't want to say we don't have any restrictions, but it's more of like we're just doing it first.
Yes.
And then like we are figuring out as we are doing it also. like we don't have any. We have certain guidelines. Like okay, we want to shoot here in like one table, but we kind of like can be anything, sir.
Yeah.
If you tell us that it's just shop, I want to sit there, can also, sir. doesn't matter. Yeah.
Which we'll see in the next episode.
Yeah, true. Foreshadow.
Foreshadowing.
A lot of foreshadow. 1, 2, 3, foreshadow. I mean, we talk about the AR stuff. I think what you're doing, what Zan said, like what you're doing now.
Musically and with your life.
Yeah, visualize.
Actually, that's pretty much it.
That.
Yeah, hot sauce.
AR hot sauce, and then work lor. Still
Yeah.
freelance.
Yeah.
Again, like I quit SCDF, I quit corporate life, so I go back to doing freelance.
I imagine like if we like if you go to Sec 5 and everything, right? Or because it's so far away,
Right.
It's not like last year if you never go for this course, Yeah, because we kind of like domino. Like I know you since 2016. 2016,
You
Cliff.
say 15 or 16? I still short hair no that time.
Anaki,
Yeah.
Anaki, before you're blonde, before you go pro.
Still long.
Then you
my
and Zan like post COVID.
2024 sia.
2024.
24.
No, I
23. 23.
2023
Yeah.
End of 2023.
End of 23, yeah.
I think like
Wait, Pakadela you don't know me?
No, that's the thing.
no. I saw Chester then like okay.
The path cross.
Always.
Parallel line.
Yeah.
Never perpendicular.
That time the Golden Mile one, what's that place?
416.
Room 416. He was also there. I was also there. A
The one
lot
that
of
he did sound.
Yeah, a lot of shows, right? We were
Yeah.
in the same fucking venue together, but never ever talk.
And I hear his name. He said he hear my name. I also hear his name like Zan. Oh, but the show where he do sound, I'm not organizing.
Yeah.
So I don't need to talk to him also. Like Zan, okay lor. You know?
And then the one that I really talked to Chester was when I stationed for Sekalian Kid. Then we were at Red Studios. After that we lepak.
we makan.
That was a very pivotal night lor.
Yeah.
Then that night we were talking about like stupid teachers in the.
I can't even remember. We lepak until
I feel
4
like we should.
a.m. last year.
4:30.
I
feel like we
with Nabil, I remember Nabil.
Yeah, everyone was there.
Oh, but you, I think that was the first time, or like one of the first few times I heard about you wanting to do AR. But I mean, back then it was something else. I forgot the name. Theodore was no Theodore. What's the name? Another girl's name. Eleanor. Yeah.
Oh,
it was
just to say, that night Chester met me. That night Chester asked me to play bass.
yeah. And then it only came into fruition a year later.
Okay lah. Like us, like was it plant the seed first?
Yeah.
Slowly. Oh, but nice. That was like a shit. I forgot the show. I think that was with Iman's League, Sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only remember those two only. There were 4X on that.
Who else?
Yeah, I can't remember the other two.
Alamak, I feel bad. What was the other band? Kanki Doodle no?
No, it wasn't gonna that night.
Siapa sah? But I
Yeah.
remember Red Studio, the space was quite. Oh no, that was the one where I asked people to boo us. Remember that video?
Oh yes.
Oh, that was the one.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow, but then when the lights were off, wow, scary sah.
I got a question for Chester.
Yes.
Let's say you are in a commute, right? Then you put on your earphones, right? What is most likely the rotation that you will put on your earphones?
Rotation as in what playlist?
Music.
Random, that's why.
Random.
Yeah.
You don't have like I usually it's like metal or usually it's like this. No. So what you feel like you just go.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I have a like a tumpang question, follow-up question. It's like that means would you listen more to like songs or albums?
Albums.
Maybe that's kind of make sense cause I remember one of our previous recordings we talk about a certain band that like you like when they have the intro songs.
Yeah.
So that's the impression that I get, that you are more of a. I mean, everybody will still listen to songs, but you're more of you're leaning towards the album. Side, like start to end.
That's why, like I was mentioning also, like AFI is one of my favorite bands of all time because every single album they have an intro and an outro track.
Yeah.
Just to complete the whole package.
Yeah, I honestly, right, I fucking hate this shit, right? When musicians and bands nowadays are forced to release, I tell you, nobody is forcing you, so you just fucking release an EP or the album. Like, we need to release this single and then wait a few months and then do another social media lead up and then release another single. Fuck lah, if you have 6 songs, just record the LP and release it.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid, man. It pisses me off. Every time I
Because
talk
people
about
want
it,
to play the algorithm or some shit.
like,
I understand, but at the same time, Just the whole thing.
Yeah, just put the. I mean, you have a story to tell. Just tell the story. Don't like.
Yes.
Yeah, this is not fucking Guardians of the Galaxy 1, 2, 3, 4. No? It's fucking 18 minutes of music. Just put out the album or EP for God's sakes. Fuck, man.
Actually true. Like I mean, which is why I mentioned just now. Like we like it's organic. But
Yeah.
once we do something, we just do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to release if you cannot even release the 6 songs that you have, like you want to do like 18
Yeah.
You know, that kind of yeah. That kind of, I really like that. Like that idea of like you don't if you keep that songs for too long, so
Yeah.
become basi already.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what are you listening to right now? What's your I guess your maybe to jump on Zan's question, I was like your current rotation, current album.
I don't know, sia, honestly. Like, I listen to a lot of non-newer stuff. That's the thing. So,
No new stuff. Do you think it happens with people our age? We don't listen to newer music.
not even that. I do listen to new music, for example, but it takes me a while to get to that also. You know what I mean? Because there's honestly, right, a lot of people say, "Ooh, music nowadays sucks." I tell you, you also need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of good new artists also. You know, like all these stupid YouTube shorts. Like, oh, why modern music is not good anymore? Why
What
there
have
are why are there no good singers nowadays? You know how many good singers are there nowadays? You all just don't want.
Yeah.
You all have this stupid dinosaur mindset. There's so many good singers, yeah.
You need to dig.
And bands, yeah. You need to dig. Not even say like, there's a lot of mainstream singers that are good. A lot of people say, "Ooh, Taylor Swift sucks." I guarantee you she's a fucking good singer.
Yeah.
You all just don't like the fact that, you know, she dressed so nice and then go up on stage and then have a whole act. You all just hate that shit.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Ah, that kind of thing. Okay, that one I really don't like her music. Sir. I honestly, I fucking tried. Sir.
You know, Sabrina Carpenter, right, for me, right, it's like she go there and then say, I want to make money and I want to do pop music, and then she just do it.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, and that's why I said I don't like the music, not that she sucks.
Yeah.
So I think the main point is that I'm still trying. I'm like behind, like the buffering is not there yet. You know what I mean? So every now and then I'll discover something.
Hot take, I don't like Bruno Mars. The music, I think he's a very good musician.
Like the person
Yeah,
that time
but I just don't like his music.
Yeah.
I cannot get into it. Do you guys have any like hot takes like that? Like
Mm-hmm.
Ariana Grande is a good example. Sorry. I think she's a fucking good singer. You know, and a lot of people, ooh, you know, like, you listen to the fucking album, dude. What the fuck?
But I feel like on those kind of comments, right? Like, people always like mix it with other stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Ariana Grande, like her singing, right? People cannot just focus on the singing, focus on the music.
Yeah.
They probably mix it with the other stuff to kind of like dilute the whole thing. So it's a bit weird to say. Like if you say Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah.
Like for me, I like Taylor Swift, especially like the first few albums. But then like people be like, oh, I like the newer stuff, like robot, stuff. And for me, it's like okay lah, but like don't have to hate.
Yeah.
If you really like don't like
Correct,
it, not
correct.
your
If
like,
it's not your cup of tea, then just don't listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you tried already, which is a good thing you tried. You know.
Yeah.
Like for example, I don't like dangdut. Like I'm not saying that people who play dangdut are all loud. No what, right? I just don't like dangdut, then don't like dangdut lah. Yeah, I was forced to play like 2024 one dangdut song. But okay, that one is not that bad because it's more modern stuff. Yeah. But if I don't like, then I don't like. It's not that I hate the music. Just like I say, I don't like to listen to Bruno Mars. It's not that I hate. He's a good musician, right? So yeah lah.
Yeah, back to that. So like I'm still discovering stuff because a lot of times like there's a lot I freaking love 80s music, for example. Right. So sometimes when I run or like I need to feel hype that day, right, I'll just turn on like fucking Depeche Mode. So like that will be a period of a window of time where I could have listened to a newer artist album that is I'm listening to a band from the 70s, 80s and 90s instead of that. That is why my buffering is always trying to catch up.
oh, okay.
Yeah, like for example, I just rediscovered freaking that the Mulan theme song that 98 Degrees did. I'm like, holy shit! I was on my run, no? Right? Then I fucking sprint the last. No? I was like, yeah, boy.
And to tell you this, Chester know a lot of lyrics. Like his lyrics knowledge is crazy.
A lot of useless information in my brain.
Yeah. So like
It's all lyrics.
Yeah. When before we do our workout, he's skipping, right? Then like he on any song, then he just sing the lyrics.
Sing the song.
It's like, what, this guy know all the lyrics.
Yeah, don't forget the lyrics. The contestant confirm.
I know a lot of lyrics. A lot of things I'm supposed to remember. I never remember.
The partition only for
You know, they say what to help you memorize things, you got to develop the house in your mind. Then one thing in one room, one thing in one room. My whole house full of lyrics.
One step, you can. The next step is suras lah. You know.
Surah.
Technically, it's just lyrics ah. Technically, it's just lyrics ah. So
you can put your own melody, you know?
in it. Then
you can reharmonize.
yeah. All your tools, right? Like you have already this tool. Like you before going to Lasal, you got there. Another topic.
Well, are they considered lyrics?
I mean,
They are just verses.
Verses.
Verses from the Quran.
Maybe that's why I can't remember.
Because it must be from right to left.
Foreshadowing.
oh shit, lot of foreshadowing. Sugar lah, all that stuff. Oh. Hey, Chester, you got any question for us? There's a way what's for me to like invert I don't know what to think.
What's your favorite show?
Very shoe brand.
I think a bit hard to ask both of you what's your favorite shoe brand also, because I see you
also.
so often.
Yes, yeah.
This shoe Chester bought for me for my last birthday.
All of us bought for you.
Yeah.
Thanks guys.
We
But look at the sole, rabak sia already.
And to be fair, you wear it every single day.
Yeah.
You're a one shoe person.
Yeah, I take gifts very seriously.
Hey.
Like you bought for me the bag, right? The base bag, right? I also wear every time. Yeah. Until it dies.
I the opposite, people buy things when I'm scared to use. Except for the Lego light, right?
You got
I hang on the back, but I never use. Because I already got another torchlight. Then I got my headlamp.
It's not very practical, but right.
No, but sometimes
It's
honestly, I
just,
just
like-
need one.
Yeah.
But then I also realize when I need it, right? Then my bag is on a flight case. Yeah.
But it's not so bright. So how many lumens also? So very. It's those like circular batteries on.
Just one. Well, it's not even LED bulb, right? Is it LED?
I don't know.
Just one.
I know it's damn cute.
Yeah, thank you. I love it.
Should be an LED bulb lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that one is like important for SOS.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't wanna. It's a in case of trouble kind of stuff to have. Yeah. Anyway, I like Vans. So it's the only one I wear. I don't know why, sir. Yeah, I don't know if I crop the video, it has to be. Yeah.
Actually, talk about when I skate or ride BMX, right? I actually don't like Vans. Yeah, because I find the
Your feet narrow, right?
No, the sole is too narrow.
Huh?
Yeah. So like when I managed to find like Etnies and America, right? Those were my favorite ones. Like the sole is a bit wider, so it fits on the pedal better, on the BMX pedal. And it's also my fault because I like to use fat pedals. So like if a thin shoe on a fat pedal a bit stupid, and I don't like to use thin pedal. I don't like how it feels on my feet. So yeah.
Okay.
But I cannot wear skate shoes to do anything other than skate or ride BMX anyway, because my knees are fucked up.
Oh.
Like I'm in constant pain when I walk with my right knee.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
Is Malay people wearing Vans the same as Malay people wearing all G-Shock also?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Holy shit. I mean, I don't wear it now, but like I only had like 2 or 3 watches in my whole life. Right.
All G-Shock.
No, not G-Shock. The one G-Shock that I bought was because my mom said like, for O levels I need to wear. I'm not a watch person.
I wear a G-Shock.
For me, it's like the school can see the clock.
Right,
Okay
right.
lah, you know, expensive sir.
Is this a cultural thing?
I think it's a cultural thing. Then the next thing you know, I don't even know like, hey, I have a G-Shock.
I think the Malay guy riding a Spark is more cultural than anything. Seriously.
Actually, but I want to tap like, so I want to go back to that. Chinese wearing Vans also like quite rare also.
Right,
Quite, yeah.
Nabil wear what? Vans.
Actually, he keeps coming from work nowadays, right? I rarely see him anything other than like dress shoes.
Oh,
Nice.
Nabil.
Handsome.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to think of like a Chinese friend that's like wearing Vans. Tak ada ke?
Tak ada. That's why I noticed about the G-Shock thing. Yeah. The Vans one, Chester told me like a few weeks back. Then like,
okay.
I didn't make that connection.
Yeah. G-Shock, yeah. Casio take out lah, right?
Casio.
For me lah,
I'm wearing Casio right now.
Yeah. But G-Shock true lah. Yes, mine is the really the bulky one. The battery lasts for like 10 years.
I love it, yeah.
Yeah. Throwaways, yeah. But literally, I only had that for O levels. That's it. Then I wear for like few months. Cannot lah. Too. Yeah, because I will never see me wearing a watch.
Cumbersome, is it?
Yeah. I mean, like I don't know. I mean, I just use my phone to see the time. Like, I
actually like to wear a watch to see the time like that. Because I'm a very impatient person. My mom always tells me. So I always like, fuck, I need to. And I'm very particular. My watch is always 2 minutes ahead. I always put it exactly 120 seconds ahead. Because being on time is being late.
Being on time is being late.
Then being early is being on time.
Yes.
Then being late is being very late lah. There was a period of time where my family we put like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. But then my mind is like, I need to do calculation. If I come here, then it's still the same. So like, never mind lah, just go back to normal lah. Because it's the extra math to put. But if I take bus at this timing, then everything like kind of like skewed off.
Yeah, true.
But that's me lah. Yeah. Hey, so any other questions? No other questions? So I feel like we should just listen to a song. Because we never
Just for the fun of it?
Just for the fun of it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Chester can just give us one song. But before we outro with the song, right? What can we look forward to in the year 2026? I think you guys.
I'm the guest of this podcast, right? So more hot sauce stuff. Because this is my intro to hot sauce.
Yeah.
Almost said the wrong word, not redacted. A retroactive introduction. So more hot sauce gigs and podcast episodes.
Podcast, yes.
Yes. This is also retroactively filmed, right? So this will be episode 1, but we already filmed episode 2. So look out for more of that, more shows.
Look out for that show. Yeah, you look out for that episode.
Yes, and more stuff from our band Amelia Roosevelt. Is a rice core, post-hardcore band.
Rice. RISE,
Yeah.
Not nasi
Nasi core. Yeah, it's a rice core band. So high pitch vocals, high fry scream, all this. More gigs. Hopefully we play more gigs. Please let us play.
Yeah.
We don't really fit a lot of the genre nowadays. It's a bit lighter. No 000.
Right to left.
Yeah, but there's still a core in there. Yeah. So more podcasts. Hopefully y'all will listen and like and then tune in more, because nowadays everyone is craving for long form content. Yeah. And then that's it. That's pretty much it. Because I don't do any other thing that is music related. Unless you want to watch me play PUBG, add me on Discord.
What's your Discord? What's your...
Your DM me. I don't.
Everyone go in. Kena Chester Union pula.
I've been trying to base. I want to talk about fucking music.
Let's talk.
I want to make a statement. Actually, not even anything. I'll tell you, music teachers, right, that don't teach. They only teach. Let me restart from the beginning. Music teachers that don't teach everything about music, right? I think you all should stop it. Serious. Hot take. And if anyone clip this part out, right, and take it out of context, fuck you. Seriously. But I think, right, if you want to be a music teacher, whatever fucking instrument, brass, woodwind, drums, guitar, whatever shit, right, teach the fella music theory, teach the fella rhythm, and teach the fella obviously how to play the song. You know what I mean? There's a lot of music teachers don't know how to teach. And a lot of people say, oh, those who can't do teach. Yes, true, sometimes. Two things can be true also. Please. There's a lot of misinformation out there already. Please don't be one of them.
I noticed you didn't say sight reading. Sight reading not very as important as the three that you mentioned.
Okay, now that you say it, right, I would consider sight reading as part of music theory lah.
Okay,
because yeah, and maybe I said rhythm as like, because a lot of people have problems discerning rhythm. So maybe I segregated that part purposefully lah.
Okay.
But yes, so please, my goodness, there's too many nonsensical. I'm not gonna name names because
you know who you are.
Not say you know who you are, like the students that you put out and they get asked who your teacher is. People will know from there.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Your students are your reputation.
Yes, correct. Yes. Yeah.
Which ties in back to like what we said at the start. Also combining with what you mentioned about the famous quote of "if you can't do, teach." Then that's where like there's a responsibility of being a teacher, right?
Yeah.
Like it's your job, but it's also your responsibility. Also,
It is.
Forget.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Which is like okay, back to the start. Like we'll talk about teaching. Like teaching also helps you to learn,
Of
right?
course.
Every teacher says that. Even pedagogy also is a very core theme of pedagogy where teaching helps you to learn, right? Because in teaching you will discover things also.
Yeah.
Like fuck man, like for example in boxing, right? One of the guys at my gym, I was like, I'm having because I'm a southpaw, I have problems moving to my inside and jabbing, right? And he just said one thing and then it just clicked for me. So it's so interesting how in music, you know, I can't remember when I was learning how to sight read. Okay, I know how to sight read when I was trying to get better at sight reading, right? Because I got a problem where I can't read ahead, right? And I'm just reacting to where the music is. And I can't remember what someone told me. It wasn't even Christy Smith. It was not even a classmate of mine. Someone else, wasn't even a bassist, was like, oh, it's just like that only. And then I was like, holy fuck. You know, it's just one of these things that click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the clicks might be different
For each person.
for each people.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's so interesting to me.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. True.
It's like I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. When you teach, right, even like that time I remember the first time my student taught me how to factorize quadratic equations in their own way. That's like, hey, you teach me again because I want to teach all this to my rest of my
Yeah,
students.
right.
Because it's so much easier rather than we stick to our old ways, right? Do something new, something more modern that will help people in this generation. Yeah.
I think also like we are kind of like brought up being quite regimental.
Right.
Things are like this way.
Huh?
Right. So especially at the age where we go to like study arts, for example, or like you're just interacting with people. It's not just teaching. If you learn someone, you're being receptive to learning.
Yes.
Some people like afterwards outside, right, even if it's not in a school setting, they close off already.
Oh, I want to talk about it. We filmed it in the last one, but since we are refilming this, I remember, I can't remember which lecturer was it in LaSalle. But okay, even if I remember his name, I think I shouldn't say it, right? But it was during a composition class, right? He was talking about forced, not recognition. What do you call it? Forced repetition, where if you play like a wrong note.
Is it the root? What is it called?
No. Not forced perspective. That one is
Lord of the Rings, yeah.
Lord of the Rings. Oh yeah, that's the first thing. I was thinking, how the hell they make them so small? Actually, everything is forced perspective.
Open.
Yeah, it's like forced recognition, right? Even if the riff has a wrong note, and then you keep playing it over and over and over, and then it becomes the right note, right, in the context of the song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll remember it later when we are smoking.
Repetition legitimizes.
Yeah, right.
Adam Neely, thank you.
Right. And then he was like, okay, so this is it. So like a week later, I submitted a composition, right? I took a very famous song with a wrong note, and then I flipped it upside down, the way Linkin Park do the... What's the starting?
Yeah, like from a movie, right?
Yeah, the James Bond movie, and then
Yeah.
they turn it backwards.
Finn.
Finn, the intro of Finn, right? They turn it. So I take a very famous song, I turn it around, right? And it's like, Chester, this is so wrong. Why you do it? And then I was like, okay. From then on, I knew a lot of teachers fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Of course, like I said, I'm self-aware enough to know, like, I'll take the good things from people. I always say, and I said it earlier, I'm a product of my environment, right? I know what to take. What of the good? I know the good, which of the good things to take and which are the bad things to ignore. Yeah. So I'm not trying to shit on all teachers, but please lah, you're you know what I mean? Not all the time you're gonna get a student like me. A lot of times you're gonna get a student which would be like yes.
Yeah, that's it. If you just blindly follow, you won't learn.
Yeah, a lot of students will just yes. I think if you are not a good role model to them, then a lot of things will go wrong.
Yeah. I agree. Teachers cannot forget that we are in a position of power.
Yeah.
We need to use that power well.
Even in the music scene also, actually, you don't talk about music, like how it behave at gigs. Yeah, it's a lot of
example.
A lot of like abang adik kind of scenarios. Yeah, then yeah, a lot of misguided people. But to be fair, is a lot has changed over the years, because I've been around the scene since I was 14, right? You know, fucking play guest house, pay to play $200+ and then buy the ticket to sell. Then you tell me you sec 2, sec 3, who can afford?
Sell ticket.
Yeah, sell ticket. And I just pay to play because I cannot sell any ticket. I don't know anyone. Yeah, and lucky it's not like that anymore, right? But there's still it is way better, but can be better. Now instead of all this pay to play thing, we just have idiots ruining it for everyone that gigs.
Sure. Yeah. Take care of your spaces. Right.
But it's not only that. It's like certain older guys, you know, with younger guys in the scene. Depends on what scene also, like, you know, you got different genres, different subcultures. Like, just teach people to do the right thing. Not say I'm the best also. And I don't go to a lot of gigs nowadays because I work shows and a lot of shows are on a Saturday. And sometimes I also cannot go because I cannot stand for too long. And if I I 2-step for 5 minutes, that's it. I have to sit down for half an hour.
Not even 5 minutes.
Yeah, not even 5 minutes.
2-step for 5 seconds.
1, 2, the knee.
Literally 2-step. 2-step.
Literal 2-step.
Then rest for 5 years. 2-step again. Yeah, true. But I don't know. I mean, it's good that it's improving. I mean, from your perspective, right? I mean, I don't go to a lot of shows now also, but I feel like it's good because we can criticize.
Yeah.
Right. Like last time, I mean now, like during COVID times or like 2021, 2022, like not a lot of shows, yeah. Not to the point where like every week we have shows. So I think it's kind of good also lah. Yeah.
Actually, right before COVID also, almost every weekend got a show. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then because of COVID. But at least it's back to where it was. But it's still better than before 2010. Still way better. I remember last time, so I was like, hey, got show. Then I cannot afford a ticket.
Yeah, price.
Yeah.
Hey, what song you playing? Is this the outro or we just like doing more? We have, what time is it now, sir?
I mean, we got 3 minutes left before our hard cut. Any last words?
Any 3-minute song?
Last words. We were jamming to Linkin Park just now.
Lagi pa?
Linkin Park.
Faint lah. Yeah.
2:42.
Since we were talking about the intro.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for listening and watching.
Dah ready, sir.
Chester, our new member. Not new lah.
New old
member.
Hey, the
Thank
oldest
you.
one. Hey,
Bye-bye.
No, his birthday is...
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Shit.
Instrumental so Chester can sing, right?
Some of the name the same.
What's the longest we can play the song before we cannot copyright strike? 30 seconds.
I think it's okay.
It's okay.
But it's just that we cannot monetize only.
Right.
Worst come to worst, we just like, we have the track, then like in the audio I just cut out. Then we just hear nothing.
Just fit on the audio.
It's not like 2003.
2003.
Yeah. If I like the music video first, quite cool. It's like you don't see the audience up until like where he like does a scream. It's very like.
Remember?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is the one. Right. The lights.
Backlit. Quite cool.
Right.
Yeah, as in like, you don't see the audience like the faces until the end. It's all like back, shot from the back.
Is this a loop or what? No.
I think it's a loop. Oh no.
Yeah, it's a bridge part that's 6. I just realized that Johan is all the way up in the corner. What the fuck? They busted him, sir.
Is that guy wearing a ballistic vest?
Noise.
Is the bassist wearing a ballistic
I think
vest?
so.
Quite
Actually,
cool.
for my angle, right, it looks like the, cause I've done screen protector. Looks like the quite cool effect.
Bye, guys.
Hey, bye.
See y'all.
Forgot
See
what
ya.
I said. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Woo. Yep.
Cut. Bye, guys. Bye.